Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Saturday, October 25th, 2025. Well, there's been a lot of news coverage, but it's fairly selective, which makes me wonder. There's chatter in the alt media community that what's going on in Portland, Oregon is way more than just the actions of immigration and customs enforcement. And we're going to explore that in this video. I did a little triangulation before I just ran with strictly rumor, and it does seem to be looking at several years to current that there is some suppression going on in social media for topics relating to the Portland activities. And also, there's been an uptick in sealed indictments coming out of Oregon, not proportionally more than a few other states, but right up there near the top with about six other states. And they all seem to center around things like human trafficking and things that are really something no one can support, and definitely we all want to see action taken to alleviate. I then did a little sleuthing in a couple of discussion sites, and I want to share one Anon's comments with you, and that is the springboard for today's read. One Anon said the National Guard under federal command can operate domestically to secure federal missions. The Comitatus Act restricts the regular Army, not federally tasked Guard units. Where local officials obstruct, which indeed has happened there and other places, that's my little aside there, authority prevails. The National Guard is not in Portland to manage protests. That is a cover. Federalized units are executing a targeted cleanup against trafficking routes, laundering hubs, and underground logistics protected by captured local officials. So I was wondering, can the universe give us some insights? Is there a hidden purge going on in Portland, as a numerous alt media chatter suggests? And are there additional insights and information? I've heard it's actually a hub. And once this hub is cleaned up, it's kind of like taking the cornerstone off a foundation. It's going to help speed up and accelerate the cleanup process that our poor country and indeed our entire world needs. And many of us are working to see happen. So I'm going to switch the camera, work with the cards, and we'll find out the answer today. Does Portland have a hidden purge going on, plus additional insights and information? So the question is simple. The question is clear. Portland, Oregon. There are National Guard units that have been federalized that are being sent there, and that movement has been authorized by the courts, even though it's being challenged. And is this these actions not just ICE immigration issues, but a purge? So, is there a purge going on in Portland, plus additional insights and information? Okay, we have the Magician. Interesting card to indicate the situation. Clarified by the Page of Cups. We're already getting confirmation, guys. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Nice card with the Six of Wands. Looking forward ahead, we've got the King of Swords, and the insights are coming to us via the Star and the Empress, some major arcanas. We'll pull a few other cards and see what the universe wants us to know. Now, we didn't get an automatic hard yes right away, but we did get confirmation. First of all, the Magician is all about making things happen, okay? And when we have major arcanas, which we have already, 3 out of our 7 cards are major arcanas, that indicates that what their message is really too late for us on the on our plane of existence to alter it. So they're making it manifest. Again, we were asking about a hidden purge. It is happening. Okay. So while what's getting televised is the immigration actions and the protests with the furry and inflatable costumes, etc., which Portland is becoming known for, the hidden benefit for us is the fact that there is also a cleanup going on for money laundering, for human trafficking, for other things that are nefarious in nature and needed to be cleaned up. The recent past, so we got the Eight of Cups. I'm just laughing because this indicates turning away from a previous path, maybe taking a little time to reflect and think. And so I just thought of it in the context of a cleanup, how it is going. People are going to that were captured and um, not doing good things and serving the light are going to have a chance to reflect and think on their actions and choices. It's going really well. We've got for the current, we've got the Six of Wands. So even if there is a little news suppression, and guys, I dug in the down detectors to see if I could confirm any tactical blackouts. But if they are tactical blackouts, and I believe there are, they are happening so quickly that it's really nothing or not widespread enough that the down detectors are catching it. So I looked at that too, and crime statistics and call in and things like that. Did find enough, like I said, indication to go, I think there may be something going on in Portland that's not making the chatter, that's getting suppressed a little bit, and it's all for the good. They're making it happen, guys, and it's going really well. Let's look at the near future. We've got the King of Swords, which just talks about the white hats. This is a white hat operation, start to finish, guys. And the star says things are going, the cleanup's going well and in the way they hoped it would. So we got those three very positive major arcanas. The Empress, again, protecting innocent life is something that she is our ultimate nurturer. So that is our reassurance that that's what's going on, is that these trafficking hubs, etc., and these actions like that, they had to be dealt with, and they are being dealt with, and they're being dealt with very well. Let's get those additional cards and see what's going on. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Eight, another Eight of Swords, and our final card is the Four of Cups. Okay, all these work together. We got multiple fours, we got multiple eights. So let's talk about the significance of the multiples. Okay, we've got the multiple fours showing that this expenditure in Portland is it's strategic, it's targeted, is by no means using all of their resources. So this again, the fours are always talking about not full energy, but very focused and strategic in that energy. Also, the Four of Cups tends to indicate that there's some things, again, this confirmation, is there a hidden purge going on? Here's another card telling us the yes, because this talks about some information that is close to the surface. You could indeed, with logic and discernment, see it, but it's not exactly what's making the mainstream news. So many white hat actions don't. Then the multiple eights come into play, and they talk about getting things right the first time. That there is a motivation to get this done, get it right. This, again, I think a little confirmation that this indeed, Portland, Oregon, had become a hub that needed to be dealt with. And it's a kind of a cornerstone that is going to not be missed by regular people, but the deep state is going to be a big blow. And that's why they're pushing back in their own unique ways for that. I apologize for that glare, and I turned off a light so you can see the cards without the glare if you want to before I switch the camera back. So there we have the cards I was discussing for you, as glare-free as I can make them. Let's recap. There is a lot of chatter in alt media that what's going on in Portland, Oregon is more than just immigration actions, and that there is a hidden purge going on, and that was the focus of our question today. Is there truth to that, plus additional insights and information? We got lots of confirmation that yes, indeed, there is more going on in Portland, Oregon, and the actions of the federalized troops. While they don't do direct arrests, etc., they can be used for some of the other actions for cleanup, etc., underground, etc., as needed. And those things are happening, and it's going really well. Now, why do I say that? Well, the situation card was indicated with a major arcana called the Magician, manifesting. Again, we were asking, is there a purge? It's being manifested. The current situation, we had a victory card with the Six of Wands saying, and it's going really, really well. We had a couple of eights that showed up during the read that talked about when they work together, they tend to say, hey, we want to get it right the first time, and this plan was very well thought of. It's well planned out. from the federalization of the National Guard to the actions that are taking place with boots on the ground, it's going well. The near future said that that cleanup's going to continue to go well, and mankind is going to benefit from the actions being taken by the White Hats now to clean up Portland and moving on to other cities that have similar issues that need to be addressed and finally are. So for those of you that think that nothing is happening, boy, you're wrong. Lots is happening and lots of changes in the wind, and there's cleanup going on that will end up with improved quality of life for regular humans as well as more safety for our most precious little ones. And that's where it's at. That's it for this video. I thank you so much for your time and attention. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you'd like, I'd love to have you subscribe, hit that hype button, hit that like button, and share away. Until next time, this is Laura saying bye. And if you're willing to receive it, I send you love, light, and I wish for you everything bright. Bye.